Hello, good day viewers. In this my tutorial today, I'm going to present completing the square method as a solution to quadratic equation. Please, if today is your first time of viewing, kindly consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, A Sum of Goodwill Online Math, so that you'll be notified once I post a new video. Please kindly click on the bell icon so that you'll be alerted once a new video is out. See, if you consider the question we have on the board, that we should using the method of completing the square method, that we should find the root of the quadratic equation 2x squared minus 12x plus 14 equals to 0. So for us to be able to solve this quadratic equation, we have to divide through by the coefficient of the x squared. If you observe here, the coefficient of the x squared in this equation is 2. So we need to make this x squared a unity. So if you observe the equation that we have on the board, we have that 2x squared minus 12x plus 14 is equal to 0. So for us to be able to solve this equation exactly using completing the square method, we need to divide through by the coefficient of this x squared. So the coefficient of this x squared is 2, so we have to divide through by 2, each term by 2. And this one is supposed to divide by 2. Anything 0 divided by 2 is also always 0. So you can see that 2 divide itself, I'm having 1. 2 divide, I'm having 1. 2 divide itself is 1. 2 divide 12 is 6. 2 divide itself is 1. 2 divide 14 is 7. So you can see that the equation is reduced as x squared minus 6x plus 7 is equal to 0. So you can see that the equation is now x squared minus 6x plus 7 equal to 0. But we are actually trying to find a way to find the value of this x using the completing the square method. So for us to do this now, you can see that at this point I need to subtract 7 from both sides so that this 7 will move to the right hand side. So I can say subtract 7 from both sides. So I have that x squared minus 6x plus 7 minus 7 is equal to 0 minus 7. Then you can see I have x squared minus 6x. 7 minus 7 is 0, is equal to minus 7. So at this point, we have gotten that our x squared minus 6x is equal to minus 7. But actually, we are trying to find the value of x that will satisfy this equation. So if you look up here now, you can see that I have x squared minus 6x is equal to minus 7. So to do this, we need to find the half of the square of coefficient of this x, which is the second term here. We need to find the half of the square of this coefficient of x. That's the second term here. So you can see that the coefficient of this x is 6. So you can see that the coefficient of x, term x, is 6. So we are required to find the half of minus 6. So you can see that the half all squared. The half of minus 6 is 1 over 2 times minus 6 all squared. This divide itself is 1. This divide itself is 3. So you can see that we have minus 3 all squared. So we need to add this. For us to be able to complete the 2 squared, we need to add this term now to both sides. So I have that my x squared minus 6x plus this particular term now, which is minus 3 squared, is equal to minus 7, the same term that we have gotten, plus minus 3 all squared. So add that my x minus 3 all squared is equal to, here we have minus 7 Minus 3 squared is the same thing as plus 9. So we have plus 9. Then at this point, you can see I have that x minus 3 all squared is equal to 9 is 2. Plus 9 equal to 2. At this point, for us to be able to simplify this, we need to take the square root of both sides. So you can see that taking the square root of x minus 3 all squared is the same thing as x minus 3. Then it is equals to, and take the square root of both sides, then we have that it is plus or minus 2. So at this point, you need to add x 3 to both sides. You can see I have x is now equal to, adding 3 to both sides, we have 3 plus or minus square root of 2. Then at the last run, you can see that my x is equal to 3 plus root 2, or that our x is equals to 3 minus root 2. So these are the two possible values of x, that x is equals to 3 plus root 2 and x is equals to 3 minus root 2.